Joe Budden podcast, Get Out the Dog Park. Man, Joe Budden and the rest of the team challenges Melyssa Ford on Drea being an older woman dating a younger NBA star. Now, let's get to it. No time to waste because this might be a long video. Here we go.
She look good. Get on the floor, bitch. I'm dragging. Come on.
All right. Did y'all see
Dre in overalls? Oh.
Okay, no, go ahead. We can go there.
Did y'all see Dre in overalls at the Rockets game with all of the fans speculating that she may be pregnant from a 21-year-old Jalen Green, who's the same age as Dre's oldest son?
Did see that?
I did see that.
Mel?
No.
Now, I like that they immediately went to Melyssa Ford for her input so they wouldn't dogpile on her or whatever. But y'all gonna see very soon that she takes a stance, then she switches the stance, then she takes it back. I don't know how long Melyssa Ford is gonna be on the show if she keep this up.
Mel?
Ish, what was the question you
Big
asked
Mel.
earlier? I don't remember.
Big Mel?
Yes.
You asked.
The floor is yours. We didn't go
Hold
through.
on.
Oh, go ahead. This is
Go ahead, Mel. Mel, Ish asked earlier, is that considered grooming?
Oh my God, you are an ear hustler.
No, I'm just saying we was right here. Why you been insulting me lately? I'm
You
gonna let
called yourself an ear
I'm gonna let
hustler.
it slide because we got a broadcast. But Ish asked a question.
All of that shit, Tom, get down.
It's not even a fart.
Hey, hold on, y'all jumping me because I gotta change. I gotta turn this shit up differently.
Can we get to the...
All right.
Get to it.
Come on, Mel.
Do you all think it's grooming?
Mel,
No.
Yes.
please don't do that right now.
Okay.
Don't.
See how she changes it? She was asked the question, but then asked the question back to respond to the question. Mel does that a lot. And that, I don't know, Joe is paying her to be on the show to look good, but also to answer those important questions from a woman's perspective. And I think sometimes she wants to dodge accountability for women. And it gets crazy, man. But y'all check this out.
Ask us anything. This is why you're hired, so we could shut up during topics like this.
Yes.
The floor is yours to say anything that you think needs to be said on a platform this large about a matter this large.
Is it okay? It's speculation right now. She was wearing overalls. Everybody's in a tizzy. We don't know anything. So,
Tizzy.
yeah, I mean, no, this is a tizzy.
Okay.
This is a tizzy. Everyone's talking about it and whatnot.
What do you think about all of it? Fucking everyone's talking about it. Nigga, we here. This prime time. Lights is on. Bright lights. Play off.
I like it. He's making her take accountability and actually speak up and speak her mind. And you'll see soon she's trying to like teeter back and forth.
All right. Everyone's talking. Everyone.
Is it grooming?
We're speculating.
How much? What's his contract?
Oh, shit.
I'm asking.
He's
for,
gonna be.
I'm asking
In
for
a few
reason.
years, he'll be making $300 million.
Okay, so
He's gonna max out. He's gonna be one of the max guys.
okay, and so in no way, shape, or form do you guys think that he has any choice in who he dates, who he fucks, who he has babies with?
Yes,
he
we
does.
do. Now, what do you
he does.
think about everything?
Okay, well then that's
See how quick they answer? Joe is looking for her to speak up. And she if you notice, she hasn't even answered the question yet. Crazy.
really it. This is a man making a choice to be with the woman he wants to be with.
We're not talking about his choices as a 21-year-old whose brain is not fully developed. We're talking about Drea in her 40s having a baby by the young man whose brain is not developed. Do you have a unique take on this, or do you just want to meander? Because if that's the case, then I'll act like a woman and start talking. This is prime
I'm
time.
gonna come help you, bitch.
Yeah, she all of that.
What you talking about?
Look at that bitch. And that, oh. Yeah, come on, Mel. Come on, we don't have time for the meander shit. Come on, give it to her. Tell the truth for a change. Speak from your heart for once in your life.
Tell us, speak up.
You don't have to always try to gain woman audience.
What do you want me to speak from? Like my opinion
Never
of
mind.
what I
I'm gonna
would
ask you a question. I
do?
don't want you to speak from.
You see how she said, well, you want to speak from my opinion? They asked for your opinion. This whole segment started with Mel. Hey, we need your opinion. We need your honest opinion. And now she's like, well, what you need? My opinion? Come on, Melyssa Ford. See, Joe Budden is very good at setting things up and trying to get people to answer honestly, even if it's to your detriment. But he's very good at it, and he's holding her to the fire. He's putting her feet to the fire, and which he should do. And I think he should do that for everybody on the cast also.
If your son was 21 years old and a woman your age was dating your son and got pregnant by your soon-to-be super wealthy son, what would your response be?
Now that is a good way to pose a fucking question.
Okay, good.
Because literally just leaving it open to like whatever.
He posed it. Yeah.
I, as his mother, hell no, fuck no.
Why is that?
Why?
Because it looks, smells like a duck. No. I'm not trusting the situation. I'm not trusting her intentions. I'm not. I'm absolutely going to want to guard my son, protect my son from himself.
Got it.
That's what I'm going to try to do as his mother. But am I going to be successful? He's a grown-ass man. He could do whatever he fucking wants. And he's going to do whatever he wants. I can't control him, but I'm not going to like it if I'm his mother.
So due to the fact that we speak on when men do it, we consider it grooming. Now that is in the reverse.
And also, I'll
Let's have this talk without her, because she about to piss me off.
But I'll also say that I don't like the term grooming being thrown around so often.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you say that?
Huh?
When did you come up with?
That's wild. That's wild. Like, this is an obvious case of grooming and taking advantage of a younger person. Because, you know, when you're that young, you don't know the game. You could act like you know the game, but you really don't even know the game. And this is why they start to really turn on Melyssa Ford. It's because, wait, you said it was grooming in other cases, but this is not grooming. And then you give your opinion and say you don't trust that woman to be with your son. So you know for a fact that she's gonna probably groom him to take advantage of him, to get money out of him. And see, this is her flip-flop. I don't know. Joe definitely should. I'm glad Joe held her to the fire, and the cast held her to the fire, because she doesn't like to go at women like that unless it's like a super whore or something. But Melyssa Ford, in order to be entertaining, you really got to say what's on your mind, and even if it's not the popular opinion.
I'm saying it now.
Yo, let's have this talk without her, please. Gentlemen.
What the fuck? Wait, am I in the Twilight Zone? She said she don't like to use the word grooming?
Right.
No, it's not that. I don't like the way that it gets thrown around and applied to just, it's like overused. The term is overused. And when a term gets fucking overused and bastardized, it loses its meaning. That's what I mean.
Respect, man.
Mel, are you crazy? Like, are you okay right now?
I'm fine.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He asked me about grooming. Okay, go. Come on.
Gentlemen, what do y'all think about Drea potentially having a baby by 21 by a nigga the same age as her son?
I'm really glad when Joe does that. I'm really glad when he calls it out. He calls bullshit out. Now, people may not like him, but when it's bullshit, he calls it out. Even if it's not popular, and this is why people think, I think he be hard on Melyssa Ford, is because of this one fact. And she does this all the time.
To the gallows.
For starters,
Is she a predator?
we're assuming that she is pregnant. We don't know. So
Yeah, this is speculative.
Right, all
She looks
speculative.
pregnant. We've been watching Drea for over 15
And don't nobody
years.
want to say we love Dre. That shit is crazy.
She looks nuts. She looks absolutely nuts.
Let's be real.
There's nothing to say.
Can I say something,
I just
Joe?
don't understand how everybody
Hold on,
go mute when a situation.
Let me just say something. We were talking about Marcus Houston and his young wife, if you could go back to that. And you said something pertaining to grooming. You used that word pertaining to Marcus Houston and his wife.
Yeah, they use bastard. I ain't get that.
See, Flip even called her out, man. Melyssa Ford got to get it together. I enjoy the podcast. You know, I enjoy Roy and Maul probably more. But the new cast is starting to, pay attention and really get into their bag and really know and they really know they have to call out their co-podcast host when they aren't, when they're lying, when they're not telling the truth or not saying what's exactly on their mind. Because now I think people realize it doesn't make good content if you're not saying what you actually mean.
And all this bullshit she up here saying.
And you said that was grooming, and I gave you pushback. You're like, no, Flip, that is grooming. So now we're asking in reverse of this older woman with a 21-year-old man, and you're not giving us a response. You're not keeping the same energy. So.
I would know. I was just specifically talking about the term grooming and how it does get overused. That's what we do. It's like a term gets thrown into the public lexicon and then everybody starts to use it and misapply it. Clout was one of those words that people got a hold of and they started.
So the threshold is
You got please.
She's good.
Please don't say nothing to her for the remainder of this, because she's driving me up a fucking wall with this bullshit.
Why?
Oh, she's asking. Let her talk.
Misogynist is one of those words.
This is what I mean. God, it's almost like she's trying to twist it and put it back on them, but it's crazy, man. Yes, if Drea is pregnant, yes, she is grooming. Yes, she is manipulating a younger man to possibly get money, have the baby, and be set for life. It is what it is. Men don't know at that age what all women are about. And I think that's the moral of the story that they're trying to, say. But it seems like Melyssa Ford doesn't want to say anything about Drea. We're going to listen to a little bit more, and then I'm going to end the video.
Because anytime that somebody say something that, or points out something that is going to hold the woman accountable, the first thing they say is, he a misogynist. The definition of misogynist is somebody that hates women. So I could point out some bullshit that a woman is doing and not hate women.
Agreed. The term misogyny gets thrown around way too often and applied to shit.
Can we get it back to grooming?
Yes.
Please. Like,
Thank you.
what? Mel, you are correct. Grooming is a word that's thrown around. We talking about this specific situation right here.
Where Drea looks nuts.
21-year-old.
That might have had your poster on his wall his entire high school career.
Very rich.
He might have had your high school poster, your poster on his wall in high school. He knows who you are. He probably is looking like the Don Dada to his friends, and you know that. And he's your son's age, and you are potentially having a sexual relationship with somebody that
And
is
as
your
a
son's
woman,
age.
you can't give a real opinion about a 40-year-old woman having a kid that's with somebody the same age as their kid.
Okay. Yes, I agree with you. It looks fucking crazy. If in fact she is, because we're speculating.
We're speculating.
But if it is a fact, it looks crazy. It looks crazy, especially the fact that.
That's enough. Y'all go check out Joe Budden podcast, man. It's a really good podcast, and they got really varying opinions about stuff, and they're very good at what they do. At the end of it, she changed her whole opinion just like that when she was trying to hold steady to one thing. Then she kind of flipped it around and tried to divert with, it's just some things, words are used too much. It's crazy. Melyssa Ford, I like you. You're pretty okay on the podcast, but speak your mind. It makes for a better entertaining podcast. And Joe is gonna hold you to the fire, and I hope all the cast hold Melyssa Ford to the fire. Man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like and comment and subscribe. More content is on the way.